Well, here's the thing. I'm like, I know I'm ever an optimist, but flash mobs can happen, as Zami proves, with 400 people still maintaining.
They can happen, but although that needed a lot of approval to be able to protest in socially that couldn't just happen.
Did you have a permit?
Oh no, we needed permission to do that. We couldn't just turn up and do that. So, in a sense, flash mobbing, you could try, but the problem is you have to be socially distant. And also, if you're trying to just flash mob, I guess if it's not a protest, then it's illegal. If it's a protest, but it has to be registered. So, just flash mobbing it's not so easy because that took a lot of organising to just do that one event. So flash mobbing, normally, yes, we could just do it whenever. But I think if you wanted to actually do it, it's not so easy unless you get permission. Well, I don't know. You could. I'm sure nothing would happen, but you could get arrested.
What do you want to protest about, Giorgio? I think we need to find a theme.
Protest about me getting a girlfriend. Everything. Me getting into a relationship, that's my protest.
There are many social injustices. However, your lack of a girlfriend has got to count amongst one of them.
That has to count somewhere.
Yeah. You can put me on that club as well. Yeah. Maybe on that one.
Hold on. Oh my God, what's going on? Oh, what the fuck? Cat. Sorry, I'm halfway through. My computer's gone mad. Hold on, sorry. Bear with me for 2 seconds. I'm trying to put some music on in the background whilst we wait for a couple more people. I'm still recording just to make sure. Hey, quiet, you.
Oh,
for God's sake. GGTQ.
Until the real stars Giorgio's been minking with over the last few months arrived.
Yeah, exactly.
Music for you all to just
Christ's sake. I'll talk about your Parliament Square performance, Zami.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So there was 400 of us. So they're all freelancers. So it was through Jessie and my friend Sophie Roper, that's how I got into it, the professional musicians, and they just started setting up this group. It was going to be just like 30 people, and then it built up into this mass. So many people wanted to get involved, but then obviously with that, then they were like, right, we're going to do this protest. They have to get permissions from the police, and they have to put in the register that we were going to be protest, but with the risk assessment, and also making it COVID secure. That was the main thing. And also just they only did 90 seconds of Mars, just to represent we were only getting 20% of the grant. And also, to have a 2-minute silence represent 45% musicians who've fallen through the cracks and don't get anything at all. So I think it was just it was doing it for everyone that was there. But it was immense, there's 400 of us there, not knowing how it's going to be. But it was just over so quickly. But it was really good to do, and and I think it made quite a bit of an impact.
It did. It was literally
after
everywhere.
That, the arts are spoken about a lot, and obviously the SISS grant has been topped up from 20 to 40%, and I think there's a lot more that needs to be done, but I think it did bring out a message that we shouldn't be forgotten about.
Of course not. I think
we need support. So
big time.
So hopefully, there are protests going on this week, but I'm not around this week. But for ballet, for theatre, for lots of different arts as well. But I don't know, maybe you can get a kind of hip hop thing going, Giorgio.
Definitely. I spoke to Lizzie actually, and we spoke about doing that actually. So
there's lots of hip hop grime artists, and that are in the same boat. So actually, there maybe could be something in that field that you get together and do something. I don't know.
Yeah, because I spoke to Lizzie actually about that, about doing a hip hop version. She's down for that, so we'll see what happens with that next. But talk about the ballet one. Wasn't there one yesterday or the day before about dance?
Yeah, there was one. There literally yesterday. So obviously it all stems from the advert Fatima, kind of, the made-up ballet dancer. But I mean,
we totally missed the mark on that one.
Just to say that we should all be retraining and doing something else. It's like
that ad was from like a year or two ago, though.
Was it?
Really?
Wow, that long ago?
They used
Oh.
it every year.
Wow.
Damn.
But they just brought it together. But someone still approved it from the Department of Culture.
It went through so many different levels and so many different hands, and it still got approved.
Yeah. Even if they used it last year, as someone who works in advertising full time, just echoing what Nikki said, people will have looked at it. They would have said, "Do you know what? We've got a new brief. This is what it's for." And then the creative people would have said, "Okay, well, are there any old creatives that we can use?" Someone would have said, "Oh yeah, we did this thing last year," and they'd have been like, "Oh, okay. Well, we can either spend £40,000 creating new assets for this campaign, or we can use the same stuff that we used last year." And someone made that decision to say, "Right, we're not going to create anything new. We'll just use the old stuff."
I know. But unfortunately, they just released it at, I mean, for them, whoever did that, they didn't expect, this was going to create a huge backlash, but they decided to do it anyway. But I mean, I think now they're trying to not own up. I mean, trying to, oh no, we don't really approve of this, but they did approve of it at the time.
Of course they approved it.
So, but I think we shouldn't have to retrain and go into other, but we need support, and that's the main thing. Our voice needs to be heard. We all want to be performing, not just getting handouts. That's not the point, we don't want to just be living on grants and things.